Hi, Audrey.
Hello, Alex. How are you? This is our second mentor session, and I have watched your video. And the first question I want to ask is, how was the class? How do you feel about it?
I think it was good. I think it was like the first class. I get on well with these students. The class was engaging. We achieved most of the objectives, and also the InTASC standards. I specifically tried to achieve those. So I think overall it was okay.
Okay. So how do you feel about the InTASC standards? What do you think about it?
Well, like I said, I know the students really well, so I think in regards to learner development, I could achieve that quite well. To challenge them cognitively, linguistically. I think social and emotional, I could do a better job. It's a little difficult online to achieve that, but I'm still thinking how to. And with the learning differences, throughout the entire class, I tried to differentiate. So I tried, because the class does have two very strong students, two weaker students, and a student in between. So I'm constantly differentiating to meet the needs of those higher performing and lower performing students. You can see that in the video. And then the learning environment, I think I also do a good job with that for an online class to make it engaging. I'll talk to Cecilia, the co-teacher, more, because there are areas that I think I could do better if I connect with her.
Okay. So have you met all the objectives?
No. Linguistically, yes. For all the language points I met, but the key objective that was not based on language, I completely ignored.
Okay.
And I don't know why. I don't know why I ignored it. And it was it was a story lesson, and at the objective, one of the main concepts I wanted to talk about in the lesson was why is it important to learn from our failures. So the story is about these two kids who tried to invent something to help with plastic, and they had two inventions that failed, and then they had one that was successful. And then after the story, we did some really nice activities to consolidate what their knowledge is about the story, except that one objective that was so important. I really don't know why I didn't put it in my PowerPoint. I must have forgotten.
Okay. And I read your lesson plan, and I watched your video, and actually there is something that put in my mind. I think if you could change a method, like use some tool, and probably it will be better to lead the value part out easier.
Okay.
So I want to introduce this to you.
You mean
This thinking tool.
the objective that I missed, learning from failures.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and also because we talk about the first three InTASC standards, and it's about learner development, learner differences, and also creative environment. I think it's very important that we have all the kids to learn actively, and they actively think and try to understand what is the story about. I think it's more than only taking the right answers, and it's actually can really lead them to think very deep. So I think use this method, I think it could help. So I bring a paper as example, so we can try to talk about it. So the method is called the main story, the sad story, and the hidden story.
You said side story.
Side story, yeah. And so for the main story is while the students is reading the whole story, and they can write all the facts, and they can write the information from the story, and then we know they got all the information. And number two is the side stories about like it's not really the information is not really in the story, but by imagination or by logic, and they can develop some content by themselves. So it's the side story. And the hidden one is actually with all the information, with the thinking, and they can go think what actually hidden there, what is this story try to tell them. Then that's the value part can be lead.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think that the story could definitely, I could have put the story here about the students, having to go outside and work together, and then the side story about protecting the environment, and then easily the hidden message, the value could be about why failure can be good. So yeah, thanks for the suggestion. I think that could be applied to all the story lessons.
So that's that.
Okay, thanks.
That's it.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Okay.